Hello, I'm going to show you how to use Google Classroom to complete your article of the week. The first thing you need to do if you're at home is make sure that you've signed into your Google Classroom account or into your Google account as it is. So you'll type your username, you'll type your password. You can save it if you're at home. If you're not, don't save it. And you can see the classes that you're in. So obviously you'll click on English class because that's where we need to go. And you see this page is the stream page is just full of everything that I've posted, every question I've asked. So it's kind of a mess. If you click on classwork, however, I keep this very organized so that you can see where everything is. Now, I tend to put the things that are due near the top of the list because I can click and drag these. But if for some reason I don't or you can't find it, click on the topics on the left where it says Article of the Week. That will bring you up to the articles of the week. We have an assignment here, and you will click on that to bring it up. So you see on the right, it's missing, it's not been turned in yet, but here is my document. So you'll click to bring it up, and then you have your article. Read the instructions at the top because this tells you exactly what you need to do to get your full credit for this grade. You need to read the article for understanding. Then you need to read carefully, making comments, questions, observations, definitions using the add comment button. You need at least 5 comments total. And then you're going to answer the questions at the bottom, rereading the article as needed to find your evidence from the text. So let's kind of read this article. So we're talking about UFO fans that are going to descend on a tiny town near Area 51. So they're talking about the call to raid Area 51, and then 2 million people signed up onto the Facebook event. Well, I want to make a comment about that. So all you do is you highlight the text that you want to talk about, and then on the right side of the page, there is a little plus speech bubble, and it says add a comment. You click there, and it opens up a comment for you. So I'm going to say, I can't believe that many people signed up. And then you just click comment and your comment's been made. You continue on down the page and make more comments as you see. If it pops up suggestions, you can just close that for now. As we're reading down, we might want to see that they're publicizing it. They're going to have lots of visitors. They're trying to have a festival, but there's no gas or no store, and the cell phone service and the internet will probably be online, and they won't have credit cards, so you need to bring cash. And I think that's crazy. So I'm going to say that's like living in the dark ages, because I can't imagine going somewhere with nothing. And you see that, I made a grammatical error there, but I'm not really grading the grammar on your comments. I'm grading more of the content. So you continue down and you make 5 comments. Now, excuse me. We're going to say it's a meeting place for all believers. So say that this doesn't pop up for whatever reason, something's going on. At the top of the page, there is a square little speech bubble with a plus in it. If you click that, it does the exact same thing. It makes a comment for you. So I'm going to say blah, 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 whatever I wanted to say about that. Okay. Now, obviously I need 2 more comments, but I'll go back and add that later. Then I come to the end of the article. I have comprehension questions. So number 1, were people serious about raiding Area 51 originally? So I think about the article. I may look back up and read it and see what they said again. But this one is a yes or no question. The answer is no. They weren't serious. I can add more information to that. I can say they were being funny, kind of an internet joke, but I don't have to add that. I can just say no, and that's fine. You don't need complete sentences. So what's the actual event scheduled now? How many residents are there? So you just put a number for that. And then number 5, I'll tell you if it's a totally opinion question or if they're going to be right or wrong usually. But this one is totally opinion. So you would just say yes or no, and then tell me why. That's it. Then we have the short answer question at the bottom. This is going to be something that needs to be at least 3 complete sentences. And you're going to use the text to kind of help you answer the question. So do you think the city of Rachel, Nevada is smart to create a festival and invite people to come to their town? Why or why not? You're just going to click underneath and type in this box and tell me your answer. I think city of Rachel, Nevada was smart to create a festival because they can make a lot of money off of people interested in aliens and other strange things. Okay, then I would obviously need 2 more sentences, but I can look back in the article and look and see some answers. So it's not charging entrance fees, but they're going to have parking spaces and campsites that you can rent. People can donate amounts to the festivities. So you just find things that are in the article that can help your answer. So that's all you do. You finish that, and then you're done. Now, when you're done, you can click Turn In. Or if you go back to the article, there's a Turn In button there as well. So let's say that I turn in from this page. I'm going to turn in. It'll take me back to the page, and it'll say, do you really want to turn it in? Yes, I really want to turn it in, so you click Turn In. Now your article is there. It's turned in late because it was due yesterday, but that's okay. It's better to turn it in than get a 0. Now, if I feel like I made a mistake or I need to make some corrections, especially if it's before the due date, then you can unsubmit it. That means that you can take it back and you can edit it, and then you can turn it in again. So you just click the Unsubmit button, and it will give you ownership back of the document. So that way you can go back in and you can make any changes that you want to make to it. So that's how you do the article of the week. So when you're done with that, if you go back to the English class, you'll see, woohoo, no work due soon. Okay. You can also click on classwork and you can view your work to see what you've turned in and what you haven't turned in. So you can see that if everything is there, if it's missing, if you got a grade for it. So if it's returned with a grade, if it's just assigned, and then if it's missing, you can see all of your assignments there. All right, thanks so much. I hope this helped you figure out how to turn in your article of the weeks correctly. Thank you.